American novelist Jack Kerouac once said, "All human beings are also dream beings. Dreaming ties all of mankind together." Kerouac's quote is true. All humans, and all mammals actually, dream. But why do we dream? What causes human beings to dream, and what is the function of dreaming in human life? Scientists, philosophers, and religious leaders have pondered these questions for thousands of years. One important man to ask these questions was Austrian psychologist Sigmund Freud. If you are like Freud, and like me, perhaps you have questioned the nature of dreaming in your own life. I know that I have woken up a time or two wondering, what the heck was that, and looking for an explanation. Although at times our dreams reflect reality somewhat closely, at other times our dreams can be incredibly strange and bizarre. This is what makes the subject of dreams such an elusive and curious one. Today, I would like to explore this mysterious topic with you by telling you about Sigmund Freud's psychoanalytic theory. Although Freud has provided us with one explanation for why we dream, it is important to remember that there is no true scientific explanation for why we do. Despite this, I would like to tell you about the two main points of Freud's theory. He believed that our dreams are windows into our unconscious minds, and he also believed that our dreams serve to protect our sleep. This was the main point of Freud's theory, that dreams keep us asleep at night. Think about your evening routine just before you go to bed. Most of us turn out the lights, we remove all noise or distraction from our environments, and then we go to bed. In this way, we are removing external stimuli from our rooms. Freud argued that during sleep, our mind continues to guard us from external stimuli through our dreams. According to Rod Plotnick, professor of psychology at San Diego State University, human beings spend approximately 20% of their sleeping time in REM sleep, the time in which we dream. Freud believed that during this time, we are also being protected from internal stimuli. These are our wishes, desires, and fears. These internal stimuli were the main focus of Freud's theory. He said that in order for us to sleep soundly, our thoughts, emotions, and feelings must be suppressed. He said that if they were not, we would be distracted by them, and we would wake up. Freud's claim was that we stay asleep by creating internal worlds in our dreams. In these worlds, we are able to express our unconscious emotions, but we are also protected from their potentially disturbing aspects. Freud maintained that humans do not want to acknowledge these aspects of the unconscious mind, so we remove them completely from our conscious thought. As you can see in this image, provided by Hefner Media Group and allpsych.com, the tip of the iceberg, only the tip, is our conscious thought. Everything below the water is subconscious or unconscious, and these are things that we do not think about. Ultimately, Freud believed that our dreams were windows into this unconscious world, where our greatest fears, desires, and emotions exist. In his 1899 book, The Interpretation of Dreams, Freud himself said, "The interpretation of dreams is the royal road to understanding the unconscious activities of the human mind." He believed that there were two parts to every dream, the manifest content and the latent content. The manifest refers to the actual events of the dream, while the latent relates to the unconscious activities in the mind of the dreamer. Freud claimed that the manifest layer serves to disguise that latent layer. Because of this, he said that our dreams were incredibly complex and therefore very difficult for us to understand. Despite this, Freud's ideas about dreaming have been incredibly popular since the 1899 publication of his book. According to a study published in Time magazine's Top 10 Discoveries of 2008, 74% of Indians, 65% of South Koreans, and 56% of Americans subscribe to this idea that dreams are portals into our unconscious minds. Given the very curious nature of dreams, however, we cannot know if Freud's theory is accurate. Today, I have told you about his theory. Freud believed that dreams are windows into our unconscious minds, and that our dreams also serve to keep us asleep at night. Although we still do not have any solid scientific evidence for why it is that we dream, Freud's theory has been incredibly influential in the field of psychology. To quote Jack Kerouac once more, "All of life is a foreign country. Dreams are a part of life for all of us, and although Freud has provided us with one explanation for why we dream, which may or may not be true, dreams may always exist as things that are strange, foreign, and somewhat unknown to us." Thank you.